Crows and ravens, which belong to the Corvidae family, are known for their high intelligence, playful nature, and strong personalities. They hold grudges against each other, do basic statistics, perform acrobatics, and even host funerals for deceased family members. We humans continue to learn more about these birds' extraordinary intelligence. In early 2024, a team of researchers from Lomonosov Moscow State University in Russia and the University of Bristol discovered that a species of crow called the hooded raven, which has a gray chest and black feathers on its tail and head, making it look like it's wearing a hood, is capable of a mental feat once thought unique to humans, memorizing the shape and size of an object after it's picked up. In this case, a small piece of colored paper, and reproducing a similar one. This achievement, according to animal behavior researchers, requires the ability to form mental templates. Essentially, a mental template is an image in the mind of what a particular object looks like, even when that object is no longer physically present. Mental templates allow animals to create tools, which can be used to obtain food or build a better nest, and thus have a better chance of survival. They may also make it possible for individuals to learn about toolmaking from other members of their species and to pass on improvements in toolmaking over time, often called cumulative culture, which is very rare among non-human species. Since 2002, researchers have been studying Betty, a captive crow in New Caledonia, who was able to spontaneously bend a piece of wire to create a hook, which she was able to use to accomplish a difficult task. Betty successfully used a pre-made hook to get the job done, but later didn't seem to fully understand how the hook worked. The researchers decided that she must have formed a mental template of the hook, which she then reproduced. But new findings about the hooded raven suggest that this species has the ability to learn more deeply than previously thought, says Sarah Gelbert, a psychologist who studies animal behavior at the University of Bristol and is one of the authors of a new study. Creating and using mental templates may be a skill that evolved in the ancestor of all corvids. For their study, Gelbert and her colleagues first trained three hooded ravens, Glaz, 15 years old, Rhodia, 4 years old, and Joe, 3 years old, to recognize pieces of paper of different sizes and colors. To do this, they exposed the birds to pieces of template paper in different colors and sizes for several minutes before removing them, and then rewarded the birds for dropping scraps that matched these templates into a small slot. The ravens were then given the opportunity to make versions of these objects in exchange for a reward. The researchers found that all three ravens made objects that matched the original template object, both in color and size. The researchers also noticed that Glaz, the oldest of the three hooded ravens, seemed to be the most skilled at making these fragments, and he was also the most trained. This finding suggested to the researchers that mental templates may be linked to experience gained with age. Unlike humans who regularly copy each other's behavior, we don't have much evidence that these birds will watch each other and deliberately copy what the other is doing, says Gelbert. However, birds will steal tools from each other, and young birds in particular often steal tools from their parents. For biologists and psychologists, understanding how corvids use mental templates can help us understand the nature of avian intelligence.